Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me. I am here one more evening with you all to do some multiple choice practice. So feel free to come in. You can say hi if you want to. And remember to give me a thumbs up as you enter. All right, guys, I would appreciate that. Let me fix this paper a little better. Okay, that looks okay. Yeah. So I have 3 lovely people in the house with me. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Hey, young DK, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate you being here. So the first question we go through, guys, is a homework question. So as we wait for other persons to come in, if you're here for the math, you can go ahead and start the question until other persons join us. Okay, guys, so give me a sec. So yes, guys, welcome to everyone. God, someone turn off Randy. So. So yes, guys, feel free to tell me who is here so I can give you a shout out. It's good to have you guys here. So we're just waiting a few more minutes, guys, just for some other persons to join us. Okay? Maybe you won't hear me talking a lot. Hey, Natalie, how are you doing? We missed you yesterday. How was the exam that you did? How did it go? So thank you all for coming in. Thank you, thank you. We're just waiting a few more minutes for some other persons to come in before we dive into the content. Then DK is saying hi to Natalie. Could have sworn I had some questions from yesterday that didn't get touched. One second. See? People may have 1, 2, 3 upon the minute and see that. I don't know, like some different stuff going on around maybe something. I don't know it anymore. Everyone's there. Alright. Natalie, it was great show. I got total in paper 1. But in paper 3 I lost 8 marks. Okay. What subject was that, Natalie? What subject was that? So thank you to everyone who is here. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you being here with me. We are just waiting on some other persons to join us for us to kick it off, all right? I don't know what I'm looking for. I can't find it. There's so many papers in my surrounding. From 1 to 4 is missing. Not even. Hey King, welcome, welcome. I guess that's your emoji, King. That's what you're known by right now. Because almost every time I see your head, something I see you put up that little funny face thing like you're peeping. Welcome, welcome. It's your house. Feel free to come in. It's okay. Don't have to peep. Just walking like a boss. Okay, King? Just walking like a boss. I'm trying to find some questions here, guys. In the meantime, feel free to have your small chit-chats until some other persons join us. Watcha, my laugh after me. All right. LOL. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find some paper. I don't know what I did with them. Oh God, I don't know what's important, you know. So you go. So it's gonna be 3 negative 1. 3 times 2, 4, so that'll be 6. 12, negative 1, 3, 9, 11. Can you say laugh out loud? Hey Campbell, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate you being here. So guys, if you want to start this question, you can go ahead if you didn't do it for your homework. Idris was here yesterday. Came for a short while. He was here yesterday. Hey Liana, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. So feel free, guys, to start this question. Hey, Nikisha Lee, welcome, welcome. Hey, Omar, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you guys here. How are you guys doing? How are you all doing? It's good to have you guys. So please feel welcome. Is my phone not on silent? Hold on, the guys. Because this phone is okay. It's on silent. So what gave me that sound just now? Oh, this one. Good, and you? I'm great, I'm great. I kind of feel hungry already. I'm eat something, so I don't know what really I go on. Now my stomach, but me good. Giving thanks. Thank you for asking. So yes, guys, feel free to start the question, guys. Feel free to start the question. So you're given 8 and 1/3. I haven't seen in it. Oh, remember, I'm not really a teacher, young DK, so you're gonna have a person you're gonna see them all the time. I'm not really their teacher. You have contact with everybody, you don't have their number. You don't have them, they call it. Email or their Instagram or anything like that to reach out to them. Because you've been making connection for a while now, so I thought you had those numbers. Like put away. King is saying C for the answer. What you got C for your answer, King? If you don't mind me asking you, what you got C for your answer? Miss me number. Who? Man, if you have the number, may I ask if you don't have the number. I don't know if you have the numbers. I don't know. I'm asking you. I don't have a clue. I'm just asking if you don't have the numbers. Because you've been making connections with them when they come to the live, so... Oh, it's hard to explain? Alright, okay. That's fine. Once you get the answer, you trust your answer. That's okay with me. So we were given 8 and 1/3% to be equal to 30 centimeters square, guys. So to find the entire area of that region, you're going to have to find 1% first and then multiply that one by the 30. So go ahead and find 1%. Then I multiply that by 100. I should say about 30. 100. All right. Next 20 seconds, we're going to start. I'm closing and that. All right. So I think I'm going to have so many papers here, guys. You wouldn't even want to see the area of me work right now. Or full of paper, like me some madam man or something. Or paper collector or something, guys. I don't want to see that area here, me I tell you now. Alright, you come right here. You come right this one. Come under this one. You stay right here, so I'm gonna put you right this one. Alright, need help with this, please. Alright, guys, so we were given that so the question said of a certain area, 8 and 1/3% is 30 centimeters square. Evaluate the total area. So we know 8 and 1/3 is equal to 30 cm squared. So if you want to find 1%, you would have to cross multiply and then you divide the 30 by the 8.14. So let me show you how to do that. So you'll say, to find 1%, you'll say 8 and 1/3 times x is equal to 30 divided by 8 and 1/3 on both sides, for persons who don't know that part. So this part cancels, so x is equal to 30 divided by 8 and 1/3. We can simplify 8 and 1/3 and write that as a improper fraction by multiplying keep, change, flip thing. So we're going to keep the first one. We're going to change the sign. And then we're going to multiply by 8 times 3. 3 8 24 and 1 25. So it's going to be 25 over 3. Put the division sign back first. Wait, let me simplify that. So 25 over 3. Then we're going to do the keep, change, flip thing here. Let me do that part first. So it's times 3 over 25. And if you simplify that, you'll get 90 over 25 to be 1%. So 1% is equal to 90 over... Oh my God, let me know write good today. What's going on with me? 90 over 25. So if 1% is equal to 90 over 25, to find the entire area or the total area, which would be 100%, you will say 90 over 25 times 100 per centimeter square. So it's 90 over 25 times 100. Tell us how you did it, young DK. You haven't even said the answers yet. So tell us the answer first and tell us how you did it. So tell us the answer first. So we need to find 1%, guys. So when you find 1%, since that's 8 and 3 and 1/3, since that's 8 and 1/3% is equal to 30 centimeters square, if we find 1%, we can go ahead and find the total area. So what I did here, guys, basically the background by just saying 30 divided by 8 and 1/3. So if I didn't want to do all of that, so I'm seeing CCC from persons. Hey, Mohammed, how are you doing? Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. So to find 1%, guys, if I didn't want to do all of that, I could say 1% is equal to 30 over 8 and 1/3. And from here, I simplify. I have POB tomorrow, so I can't stay long. Okay, Idris, I understand. So instead of doing all of this, guys, cross multiply method, you could just say 1% is equal to 30 divided by 8 and 1/3. The same procedure we went to say keep, change, flip, and do all of that. You would have to go through that process. But young DK is saying that he didn't do it that way. So share with us, young DK, what you did so we can first. We have 30 divided by 25 over 3. And we know that once it's written like that, we can say 30 divided by 25 over 3. We keep, we change, and we flip. So it's 30 times 3 over 25. If you simplify this part, it is equal to 90 over 25. After having 90 over 25, we can reduce this, 90 to 25 can be reduced to what? 5 6 is at 30, 5 5 is 25. We could even having that, we could reduce it to say, find that this goes 5 times. 6 5 is 30. We could have 18 over 5, and we multiply that by the 100. And it should give us the same answer as 360. So the total area for the thing will be C, 360. So, Mohammed, these persons are candidates for an exam. I'm not sure if they are content creators. So I do math here. So I'm not sure if they dance or not. So I say, Miss, could you go over? Me just come. Right, see. Let me just explain it. So let me know who want me to, apart from Ricey, let me know who want me to go over it as well. So 0.833 divided by 10 equals to 30. Okay, young DK. So under exam condition, will you be, so 8 over 8.33 over 100. What? Okay, young DK. So on the exam condition, will you be able to, since you're not got no calculator in the exam, young DK, can you do that without the calculator? Because obviously it's the calculator right there. Without a calculator, young DK, will you be able to do all of that? Remember, guys, it's multiple choice, and we won't have calculators to help us in the multiple choice. So we have to use the method that we understand and will actually help us to simplify that. So he's saying that you're going to do write the 8.3, 8 and 1/3 as a percentage over 100. So 8.33 over 100 is equal to 30 over x. And then you simplify. If you have a different way of doing this question, guys, remember there's no one way of working questions like these. So another way work for you, that's perfectly fine. Okay? So not because I showed you this way, this is the way it has to be done. I was not wait for the question. Go ahead and do it. Good day, Nick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. Thank you for coming by. So as I was saying, guys, you go ahead and find 1%. And that would be 1% will be 30 over 8 and 1/3. 8 and 1/3 can be written as 25 over 3. You can simplify this. Do the keep, change, flip method. So you keep the numerator. You change the sign and you flip the denominator to give us 3 over 25. If you can cancel and simplify, you can go and do that. Here I divided by 5 in 25 to give me 5 here. The same 5 into 30 to give me 6. 6 3 is 18. Divided by 5. You can simplify this part here. I can't multiply and divide very good without calculator. Okay, young DK, very good. That's good to know. So guys, you can simplify from here. 18 over 5 times 100. We know 100 divided by 5 would be 20. 20 times 18, 360. And so 360 is the answer for that one. So this one, guys, is similar to if you were given it in ratio form to find the total parts. To find the total amount, the same procedure you would have to apply if you ask a question like that. So you could apply this similar to the ratio. So if you're given 8 and 1/3 be a 30, you go find one part, which is 1%. Then you find the total part, multiply by 100, because it's all about the percentage. So that's where the 100 here came from, because it's all about finding the total area of that surface. So let's move to the next question. So I guess you need to be like young DK to be able to multiply numbers quickly and divide them out of your head without a calculator. No need to do that. But you guys need to do that. As the young DK said, we all need to know how to do those stuff. I'm not seeing the question fully. Turn it a little this way. So, Campbell, was that part clear for you, Campbell? I just remember you said you need help with this one. Was that part clear for you, Campbell? Hey, PJ, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to give me a thumbs up, guys. I would appreciate it. We're going to give it to me and take it back. Please don't give it in the first place, all right? Thank you. So yes, guys, this one, okay, I'm happy to hear that, Campbell. So if the vectors A and B are 3, -1, and 2, 4, respectively, then A plus 3B is? All right, so he's saying A for this one. King is saying B Thank you for that one, PJ. So, guys, when I say respectively, guys, that means whatever comes first represents the letter. According to A is 3, -1, and the B is going to be 2, 4. All right, so we're asked to find A plus 3B. Evaluate that. So, basically, whatever A is, you're going to add that to 3 times the vector for B. Okay, guys? So young DK is saying A as well. And remember, once you multiply the top part by that number, the bottom part should also be multiplied by the same number. Okay? Thumbs up given. So I'm seeing 2, 3 persons responding to me already. Natalie, are you still with us? Nick, are you still with us? Are you going to answer any of these questions? Who else there? Omar answer already? Omar, what's going on with you? Still with us? Liana, you're still with us? What's going on? Campbell, what's going on with you guys? You're still with us? Not even know that. Okay, I'm here. All right. So let me set out the first part for you all. Okay, let me tell the first part. So it's A plus 3B we're working with. So it's A. So it's going to be 3, -1 plus 3 times whatever the vector for B is. It's going to be 2, 4. So guys, here we're going to have 3, -1 plus 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay. I just saw the -1. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I need to use a different color to quote it then, but I'm sorry. But I see why you get the B for your answer now. I see how the B came in. So we have 3 plus 6 is 9, -1 plus 12 is 11. And so the answer for this one is going to be A. It's going to give us 9, 11. So it's right here. Everybody understand this one so far? Should we move to the next one, guys? Miss, can you go over, please? All right, I will. So we were given the vector for A to be 3, -1, and for B to be 2, 4. Then we asked to evaluate A plus 3B. So the 3B is basically saying whatever the vector for B is, they're going to multiply that by 3. So I'm going to rewrite the thingy. So it's A plus 3B. So A is a 3, -1 plus 3 times the vector for B, and that's going to be 2, 4. Okay? So with vector guy, we call this part scalar vector right here. That means anything you see outside the bracket is going to be multiplied by whatever is inside the bracket, all right? So the 3 is going to be multiplied by the 2 and by the 4. So from that, we'll have a -3. I keep saying -3. Dang. We're going to have a 3, -1 plus 3 2s, 6, 3 4s, 12. All right? From here, we'll say 3 plus 6 and -1 plus 12. So we're going to go ahead and add them. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Negative 1 plus 12 will give us 11. And so that's how we get our answer to be 9, 11. Is that clear for you? Omar, is that clear? You guys are not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, yes, all right. Okay, let's go to this one, guys. So what is the value of a squared plus 2b divided by 2ab if a is equal to negative 2 and b is equal to 2? So what we're basically asked to do here, guys, is to substitute the values of a and b into the given expression. All right, simplify it, and then you tell your answer. So you're always encouraged to simplify it in its lowest term, guys. So if you can simplify the integers, you go ahead and do that. Simplify whatever you can. Okay. So King is saying B. Young DK is saying B. King is saying B. All right, I see you guys. Only 2% responding to me. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Wanna talk to me? Okay, so Fitness Gym, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here, and you're saying the answer is A. Okay. I see you, I see you. Guys, you know the drill. If you don't have no vibes, no. You know, I kill the live, you know, can't do that. I'm doing this. No, the vibes come from you all, no people. If you don't want to talk to me, let me know. Let me know. Okay, one person saying B. Campbell is saying B. All right, Campbell, I see you. So what we do, guys, is to go ahead and substitute. And y'all know if you need help, you can always say help or explain or something instead of just sitting there looking at the question and answering it. Okay, so this phone is Disturbing me. So A is -2, guys. So in this expression, anywhere you see A, you're going to put the value of -2. So it's a -2 all squared plus 2. B is also 2 times 2 divided by 2 times A times B. All right, so basically replacing what we know into the given expression. -2 squared means -2 times a -2. Remember, the power tells us the amount of time we multiply whatever is in the bracket, okay? So -2 will give us a +4. So 4 plus 2 times 2 is also 4 divided by 2 times a -2 times a +2. If you can't do it at once, guys, you can always break it in parts. So you can do the first two numbers first. So 2 times -2 is a -4. Then -4 times +2 will give you a -8. All right. So when you add these two, so it's 8 divided by -8, you'll see that a positive divided by a negative will result in a negative. And so that's the rule of integer that we apply right here. Okay, so the answer will give us a -1. And so the answer is that B. And so that's how we complete a question like this one. Any question before we go to the next one? So thanks to everyone who is here for coming in and showing me your support. I appreciate it. Why you bracket the -2? Young DK, that question asking me like, really? That's the value for A, young DK, and A squared. So how did you get B for your answer, young DK, if you didn't do that? How did you get B for your answer if you didn't do that part? Because if you didn't bracket this, if you didn't bracket that -2, you look at the -4 for your answer. So how did you get the answer to be B? All right, so no question asked. All right, let's go to this one, guys. Because if you know vibes, dead no people. If you not tired to hear my voice, no, tell me no. No need to tell me if you're tired to hear my voice. Because you all know I'm here for the love and not for the likes. So I'm saying, I'm here because I love to do this. And I get to love you guys just by talking to you on this medium. It's like me know only in a real life. So if I'm putting you to sleep, guys, you need to all tell me. Okay? All right, so 610. So Nikki's saying D for the answer. Good question, young DK. Obviously not on the paper. So calculate the height of the triangle. Good question. Thank you for asking that one. Maybe I was going too fast and writing that question. Okay, King, I see you. 3, 1, 2. So 7 times 1, 7. 2, 1, 2. 49 times 3. 3 9s, 27. Carry me 2. 3, 4 is 12, 13, 14. Okay, right. See, I see you as well. So Young DK saying B, Nick saying D, King saying D, Rice is saying D. So guys, even though this is not a regular right angle triangle that you're used to find the half base times height to apply for it, we know that for this triangle, the perpendicular height would be the region from the peak here to the base. Okay, so they gave us the base to be 4 centimeter and they gave us the area to be 12 centimeter square. So what we do, guys, is to say area of triangle is equal to half the base times the height. Okay, so having this formula, we can go ahead and we can transpose to make h the subject or solve for h. So what we'll do is to say 30, not 30, I'm saying 30, 12. So it's 12 is equal to half, and the base is 4, half times 4 times the height, which we don't know. We can simplify this part. Half of 4 is 2 times the height. Transpose to make h a subject, we divide by 2 on both sides. So this cancels. So height is equal to 6. So the height of this triangle is equal to 6 centimeters. And that's how we get D to be our answer. I think I just saw Kemi coming in. Yeah, I did. Hey, Kemi, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here with us. Everyone see how we got the answer for this one? Let me know, guys, if you have any question. Later, make mathematics look easy. Okay, PJ, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Any question for me, guys? All right, no. All right, let's move to the next one. So a car travels 180, you can't see question, 180 kilometers Why do I have 2 there? A car travels this. That should be with, not 2. With 6 liters of petrol. How many liters of petrol? Why do I have 2 here? It should be with. Hey, Jamar, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here with us. Welcome, Jamar, welcome. Answer. That will be. How are you doing, Jamar? It's good to have you guys coming over. Thank you for coming by. It's good to be here. Okay. Alrighty. That's great. I'm good. I'm giving thanks. I'm good. So I'm seeing 18 as the answer, and 18 would be B. I'm seeing B for the answer. So this one is alrighty. So I'm not sure how you guys do it. I'm going to show you the way how I approach the question. So 180 kilometers is equal to 6 liters. All right. So they want to know how many liters of petrol we need to complete a journey of 540 kilometers. So 540 kilometers is equal to X. If you wanted to go ahead and find 1 liter, guys, you could do that, but I'm going to work it this way. So I'm going to say 540 times 6 is equal to 180 X divided by 180 on both sides. Again, you don't have to use the method that I use, guys. I'm using what works for me. So I'm going to cancel the zeros here. I'm going to say 6 into itself goes 1. 6 into 18 goes, how much times? 6 3 is 18, goes 3 times. Now I have 54 divided by 3, and that will give me 18 for my answer. So they want 18 liters to travel the journey for 540 kilometers. Maybe you have a different way of working it, but once you get the answer, that's all that matters. All right, guys? Because we all know it's multiple choice. So once the answer get right, that's all we care about. The method doesn't really matter. So before I move the paper, any question on this one? Any question on this one, guys, before I move the paper? Okay, I understand. All right. Let's go for this question. Remember, these diagrams are not drawn to scale, so please don't penalize me, all right? So the top thing here is supposed to be a square. But I know it's not looking like a square right now, but it's supposed to be. So don't penalize me, guys. I'm still human. So we asked to find the perimeter of the object or the figure above. So we all know that perimeter means distance around, okay? So before we even start the question, that should be in the back of your head already, distance around the object. Oh, it's not easy way. Then we can explain this one. Up to now, I can't find it's a question. I don't know how go on. What is one? Let's see if you can add in 2, and then 2. And then let's see. Okay. Times that by 4. Times that by 4. So okay. Nisha is saying A for the answer. Let's see if we're making an A sound. Young DK is saying B. Let's see what are you guys spelling something? What's going on? Something not spell? Remember, guys, the perimeter all about the out and the distance you're seeing the outside of the figure, whatever figure it is. So you have to bear in mind that, that on a square, all sides will be equal. So if we have 2 centimeters right here, that means 3 is missing. So since that is kind of supposed to be in the center of it, here would be 1.5, and here would also be 1.5. Okay. If this length here is 7, the length on this side is also 7. If this length is 5, the length on this side is also 5. Okay. So having said that, we add the distance around, and we will not be adding the 2 in the perimeter since it's not depicting around the figure. So we'll say perimeter is equal to, let's start from the top. So it's going to be 5 plus 5 plus 1.5 plus 7 plus 2 plus 7 plus 1.5 plus 5. All right. So that should give us a number. So 5 and 5 is 10. We know that 1.5 here is 3. So that's 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 14 will give us 34. Hence, the answer for this one is B. So we got B for the answer for this one. So maybe you missed something when you add in Kemi. Maybe you missed something just now. I figure out what you could have possibly add up and get it. So that give me 14, 24. So that means 14, 24, 10, 15, 19. Okay, so okay, you see a mistake. All right, very good. That's very good. So whatever you see any missing parts, you need to fill in those with the corresponding lengths, especially if you know the properties of that particular figure. For example, like a square, you know all sides equal, so everything has to be 5. All right, and they give you 2 in the middle right here. They're assuming that these two lengths are equal. So 3 would left, so you divide it by 2, figure whatever 1.5, 1.5, and you match it up like that. So this one, guys. So you have the answer for that one, so I guess no questions will be there. So do this one for me. In the diagram above, not drawn to scale, calculate the area of the minor segment, PQR. And you see that will be the shaded region up the top. So go ahead and calculate the area of the minor segment. I don't know how to do that. So similar to yes, let me see if I can bring back something to your memory if you will remember this. This paper occupied, yeah, yes. I'm looking for a paper. Give me a sec. I'm gonna bring back something to your memory. Piece of paper. Oh, sit here. So yesterday, King is saying B for this one. All right, King, I hear you. All right, King, I hear you, King. Yesterday we did something like this, Kemi. Hope you remember this. Is there. So yesterday we had this part of the shaded region. Okay, and I want to find the area of the shaded region for this. So we know that the square. So this is supposed to be a square. So let's say length, and this is a rectangle. Length, and you have the width. All right, I never did it in school because I'm studying for 6 months. I understand. That's fine. That's fine. So if you wanted to find the area of this shaded region here, you'll say the area of the rectangle minus the area of the square. All right, because the square is consisted in the rectangle. So whatever you can see as the larger figure, that will be, what you call that now? That will give you a larger area, and the one that is inside of it will give you a smaller area. So if you look at this figure right here, you can see that we have a sector going on right here. You see the sector? So remember with the sector, you can have the two radius and you can have the length of the arc. So see sector going on right here. If you can see that right here, so you have the sector. And I arrange something. Cool. So that's sector right there. And within this sector, you can see that a triangle P R O P Q is there. No, O is in the center. So P O Q. So triangle P O Q is within the sector. So to find the shaded region, which is up here, you will say the area of the sector subtract the area of the triangle. Okay, you would say the area of the sector subtract the area of the triangle. All right, guys, and so you should know how to find the area of the sector and how to find the area of a triangle. Let me put this part right here. So you use a formula, guys, that you know to solve for this one. Okay, so area of sector minus the area of the triangle. That's how we find that part. So give me a sec, guys. I am still here. Just I need to. Dang. Let me cancel that. I hope I made sense, guys. Just now. Give me a sec. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I am back. So I'm seeing, hey, Empress, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. So I'm seeing persons are saying B for the answer. And you guys are indeed correct. Because even though B and C looks familiar, you see that right here, this is not the formula for area. Y'all see that? It's not the formula they use for area of a circle. So you know that C couldn't be the answer. And these A and B, A and D is totally out. So the answer is area of a sector, angle observed over 360, pi r square minus half PQ or QP sine O. And right here we were given, so OP and OQ here, guys, would be the two radii. All right. And so we know that if we have a triangle, let's observe this triangle here with an angle, with an unincluded angle. We will know how we have to use the half AB sine C formula that's used to find the area of a triangle. And so B is indeed the answer. So it's going to be the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. All right. So everybody understood how I got the answer for that one? And why it has to be sector minus triangle? Because the triangle is within the sector. So the one that has a smaller area to be taken from the one that has a larger area. And that's how we get the answer to be B. So it's going to be the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. All right, Kemi, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy that it was clear. All right, guys, so let's go to the next question. So we are asked, okay, Jamar, we are asked to express 6 meters to 150 centimeter as a ratio in its simplest form. Okay. My phone delay. So let me the call for. Dang. So we asked to express. Oh, you can't see the paper. It always a shift. Dang. So we have to express this, guys. So we have to convert from one unit to another. As you all see that they have two different units of measurements. We have to convert from one to the other. So if you don't know how to convert that, guys, go ahead and draw your mnemonic chart. Or you want to call it the leather. So kick him down, mister. Don't commit murder. We need to, so P and Q would be the length of the, yes, Ricey. Because they are the radius and they have the same length, you know, so it would be that. Hey, Dicey, welcome. It's good to have you here. Welcome. How are you doing? It's been a while. How are the exams so far? I hear my kids telling me the exam is super easy because the questions them I repeat like crazy. And I'm so happy to hear that, guys. Trust me. Because after I go through so far, no deserve to pass on the exam, I tell you. So yes, guys. So convert them for me. So convert that 6 meters to centimeter. As you see the answer here, you're seeing here, they're all whole numbers, no decimal. So you see that it couldn't be from centimeter to meter. Okay, my exams are great. I'm happy to hear that. Very good. Very happy to hear that. So I want to go from 6 meters to centimeter, guys. So we know we're going to have to move. So we're right here. We're going to have to move this way to centimeter. And each movement is a movement of 10. So this 6, you'll have to add 2 zeros to it. So it becomes 600 to 150. And you find a number that can go into 600 and 150 without leaving a remainder. You simplify all of that. Okay? So that number so far. All right, I'm seeing C for young decay. So let me not say anything else, guys. We're going to do that one there. So I gave you the... Ooh, so guys, give me a sec. All right, King, I see you. Give me a sec, guys. I'll come in. All right, guys, I'm back. I am back. Oh boy, let me not even respond. So we can divide it by 50, guys. So 50 into 600. So I'm going to divide it by 50. Divide it by 50, that will go 3. And that will go 12. And then reduce that. Divided by 3. That will give you 4. That will give you 1. So the answer is C. Cool. So the answer is C, 4 to 1. And that's how we get our answer. So you always convert to the same units first, guys, and then you simplify by dividing by a number that's a factor of both of them. So in this case, we are given, okay, Daisy, the diagram not drawn to scale shows a cylinder of radius 7. We had to multiply by 600 by 100. Yeah, because they had two different units. So one was meter or centimeter. And so because we see that there's no decimal in the answer, so that we know that it was not calculated to meters. So we had to say 6 times 100 to give us 600 centimeter. So yes, Ricey. Let's try this one, guys. So we're asked to calculate the curved surface area of the cylinder. And do y'all know where the curved surface area is? So on a cylinder, we have flat and we have curved surface area. Hey, Gerald, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So do y'all know where the curved surface area is, guys? So if you think about the net of a cylinder, guys, and you think about the part that you curve, you did? Maybe I didn't check my Instagram all day, because I didn't have that phone on me. So maybe you did, but I didn't see it. But I'll check it though. So guys, the curved surface area, think about the neck of your cylinder, the part you curve to form that, what do you call that now? The curved part. Ooh, what do you call that? So the part that you curve to form the body of the cylinder, then you have the two lids to close, top and bottom. That curved part there is what they're talking about, guys. So it's basically this part right here. So we have two parts to it. So we have flat. So this is also flat. And here would be the curved surface area. Okay? And the CSA would be this curved part here, guys, represents the circumference. So it would be 2 pi r times the perpendicular height. All right, so using that formula, we can go ahead and find the curved surface area, guys. So we know the radius, we know where you're supposed to use pi as 22/7, and we know the height to be 15. So into putting what we know to find what we don't know. So we'll say 2 times 22/7 times the radius, which is going to be 7. Okay, Jamar, Nick, Campbell, Young DK, I see you all. Times the height, which is 15. So we can cancel. Then we can say it's going to be 44 times 15. You can break this apart and say 10 plus 5 times 44. You can say 10 times 44 will give you 410 and 440. And 5 times 44 will give you 220. Out of these two, you get 660 for your answer. So yeah, guys, the answer is at C. So since we won't be having calculators, guys, we need to know how to work these questions without calculators. All right? Know how to break numbers apart and multiply them. Multiply the tens, then you multiply the ones. And you get the answer. So I'm seeing C from most persons. Ricey, dicey. What's going on with you guys? Why not talk to me, people? Oh, they answer me already? Oh. She's answered but already. Kind of anxious for the exam, honestly. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself, Rice. You're going to do well, I tell you. I know you're going to do well. Don't worry yourself. So the cost of insuring machines, I know the formula. Okay, very good, very good. You're not supposed to be anxious, guys. Anxiety eats away the brain, and once you leave the brain muscle them leave you, that means you're not gonna have nothing in your head if you concentrate when the time come and actually need it. No matter with that right now. Do me a beg, we don't need that right now. It's natural to be anxious, guys, but you can't let it take you over. So you have to pull the plug on anxiety, guys. Don't have any anxiety attacks and all of that. Shift the paper a little already. So the cost of insurance machines valued at $200 is $3. So the cost of insurance machine valued at 120 is equal to what? Let's do this one. Ooh. Wow. Are you friends and also? So make it hot, so. Yeah. So I'm seeing C for the answer from 2 persons so far. Let's see what the others are saying. Come, guys, respond to me, man. If we're not going to behave like this on Saturday, I'm going to tell me for now, you know. Because we don't like how not behave right now. Me singing? No? You hear me singing just now? You lie. Maybe a true attack, you know. Maybe a true attack. You don't know? So they said to insure machines valued at $200, you're gonna pay $3. So the machine value at 120, how much money will you pay? Cross multiply and solve. Maybe a true attack. Not true. Me that sing for true. But me that something. Me sing a song. Sing which song? You allow me alone. But sing a song. Allow me. Let me make allow me alone. Right now. I keep telling you guys, do not give me your thumbs up and take them back. I keep telling and study the same, like you don't learn or something. Don't give me them and take them back, guys. That's gonna be the case. Don't give me any at all. I'm fine without it. I'm telling you guys, I'm dead serious. I'm here for the love, not for the likes, okay? So Gerald is guys, come to answer my question, please. Gerald, I don't DK. Why I hear you singing, Miss Lord? What am I saying? Why I hear you sing, Lordness? I never realized. So, I never live. After I go plug in the computer just now, I never realize. So, I never live. So, I'm seeing CCC. Alrighty, let's go, guys. Because I cannot come to chat me out today. So, 120 times 3 will give us 360 is equal to 200x divided by 200 on both sides. So x is equal to, you can simplify those two first and say 36 over 20. And then you simplify from here. 20 into this goes 1 times. Remainder 16 over 20. And we know 16 over 20 is like saying 80%, right? So it's going to be 1.80. I place the 200 at the front. What do you mean at the front? What do you mean at the front, Ricey? Ricey, what are you saying, Ricey? At which front? I don't understand what you're saying, Ricey. I place the 200 at the front. What do you mean? Then cancel after. 200. You mean in the numerator? Me do it well wrong. I put 200x. You mean you did this? Like say 200x is equal to 360, give it the same answer. Give it the same answer, right? See. What do you want? The paper not start moving. Me can't take the paper, you know. What do you want to put it? Multiply the numbers first or the number and letter first? Give the same answer, right? Doesn't matter. Give you the same answer. All right, guys, let's go. So the answer for this one is C. So let's go, guys. So calculator was on sale for $60 plus a 10% tax. Since I don't know how to talk to me, no, see me go cut the live stream and short and go find some food cooking in the evening, yeah? I cut the live stream short today. Yeah, Gerald, I know you're there. I know you're there. I know. All right, I'm going to go to my question them. Of course. I'm telling you about don't cut him. I cut the short, of course. I can't stand it. I'm not tender there. Condel seat, I tender there. Alright, I'm just drop some question pound. Alright, so you're gonna find 10% off. Natalie. So the answer for that one is C, guys. So it's a pretty straightforward one for everybody. Let's go to the next one. Man, play me, man. It's alright. We have less questions for tonight. and tomorrow morning. I will have less question to write. I was late. Okay, that's fine. I understand. Let's go for this one, guys. So you have to calculate the area of the cross section for this wedge. You all know what cross section mean, right? I should assume. In guys? Okay, people saying yeah. All right. So find here the cross section for me. So the cross section is the figure that the shape or the side that you're seeing, like a copy of it, like two of it you're seeing. So like here you have a triangle here, and a triangle is also down here. You think about a cylinder, the top part of the cylinder and the bottom part of the cylinder would be the cross section. So here would be the cross section. In some questions, you'll see they shade this region and say, area of the cross section is right here. I didn't shade mine. I'm thinking we don't know it, but yeah. So find the area of the triangle. I know that rule already. The formula is going to be half base times height. So area of triangle equal to half times the base times the height. So it's half of 21 times what that man? 21 times where height be? 12 to give you 126 for your answer. So the answer is indeed B. So person who said B, very good. Next one. What happened to you? You just find the root of whatever is under the root sign. So when you're dividing, look at King. That's funny, you know, I don't know. Every time I see it, I have to laugh. So guys, once you find the root of a particular number, you're going to find the root of the numerator and the denominator. So you say the root of 64 over the root of 25 minus the root of 49 or root of 25. Having those real numbers, you're going to have 8 over 5. Do the next part now. What's the root of 49? What OR mean, guys? Georgia, OR mean? Oh, really? What does it mean? Some persons are saying A for the answer. Okay. So the root of 49, guys, is 7. 25 is 5. All right, so people say A for the answer. It's going to give you 1/5. So yeah, the answer is A. Pretty simple, don't it? But at first, it may look complex, but it's pretty simple. Let's go for this one. You keep the base, right? You mean the denominator? If you mean the denominator, they call that the base, yeah. I see B from Natalie. So guys, if you don't know about cards, you know we have four of each card, heart, diamond, spade, and clubs. So 4 ace, 4 jack, 4 king, 4 queen, twos, all of them numbers, and the total would be 52 playing cards in a standard deck. All right. So for this one, we will have 4 out of 52 because we only have 4 ace in it. All right, heart, diamond, spade, and clubs. So when you reduce this, you should get 1/13 for your answer. So the answer is going to be B. Yeah, King, I see you as well. Even though, but yes, King, I see you. So everybody understand this one? So when each of people normally have is that they don't know the amount of cards in a standard deck. So 52 playing cards. You know, I don't play cards either, but you have to know these things because it all comes under probability. You know, so you have to know these things. So sometimes they will just say a standard deck, guys. They won't put the number there. So you have to know there's 52 playing cards in a standard deck, okay? Let's go for this one. I think I want to put a question here that is... Let's go for this one, guys. So we have to know about dice. We have to know about standard deck, like card pack something. Because all of them things they find a probability. So we have to know those. So Nikki's saying B for this one. Who's saying B again? So Nikki's saying B, Natalie saying B, Ricey, King, and Jamar saying B. So what we need to know, guys, is that we need to ensure that we have X in the middle here. So it's basically a compound inequality. So we need to put it in the form where there's only X here or 1X in the middle. So read from X to the left, X to the right. Okay? So to get X here, we have to go ahead and divide by whatever X is multiplying by. X is multiplying by 6 here. If you divide by 6 in one part, you have to do it for all parts to balance the inequality, to level it up, not to change the value of the inequation given. Hey, Nicola, welcome, welcome. Or if you want to separate it, guys, and work it separately, you can do so as well. So I'm going to put at the bottom here, if you can't see, expand your screen. We could say 12 is less than 6x, and the 6x is less than equal to 18. We can choose to... Yes, very good, very good, very good. It's the same. Same for me, D and B look the same. You have sense, you're right. Yeah, me put -2 so. I think -2 missing, I don't know. Maybe -2 missing from this one. But yeah, you're correct. You're correct, Nick. You're correct. So if you want to work it in one, guys, you can. Or if you want to separate them, you can, and then you combine them after. So we're dividing by 6 on throughout. So 6 divided by itself, so you're left with X in the middle. On this sign, the sign right back because there is a positive number, so the sign won't be affected. Then we'll have 2 there, right? But the sign now we have 3 here. So B is the answer for this one. You know, you all know if the sign was a -6 here, you have to change the sign for these. But it's a +6, so the signs are not affected. Thanks for saying that one, Nick. This one, guys, supposed to be a table, but somehow I didn't draw the horizontal bar, but you don't understand. I don't understand. So the table above shows the distribution of ages of 40 children in a school choir. Calculate the probability that a child chosen at random is under 15 years of age. It's under 15 years old, guys. What is the probability that a child is under 15 years old? And we know that when it says under 15, the child cannot be 15, okay? Under 15, the child cannot be 15. Miss, the 2 signs would change. Yes, yeah, to the right. Then close to the X. The 2 signs will change, right? See, I don't know what I mean by close to the X, but yeah, the 2 signs will change, right? See, I don't know what I mean by close to the X, but yeah, the 2 signs will change. So this one saying B for this one, guys. Let's see what other persons are saying if we're making a B sound. So it says once it says under 15, guys, we know 15 cannot be a part of our solution. Okay? So the child can be 12, it can be 13 or 14, but 15 cannot be a part of the solution. So the probability of the child being 12 plus probability of the child being 13 plus probability of the child being 14. So it's 4 plus 7 plus 11 all over 40. And that will give you what? So it's 4 plus 7 plus 11 all over 40. That will give you 22 over 40. They must have reducing about me stay. So the answer so far is a B. If you say the cell was exactly 15, you'll know it has to be 8 out of 40. So that would be D, exactly 15. But the question say under 15 years old. Okay? Under 15 mean 12, 13, or 14. Okay, I hope this one was clear for most persons, or if not all. Macy, did you have the video on probability? You know, I don't remember. I don't remember that one. But I can go and check though. I don't remember right now. So this one, guys, 0.00359 expressed in standard form is equal to what? I'll double check on that one. So one thing I always tell persons, once you don't know how to differentiate negative or positive sign, you can go ahead and, let's say, write 1,000. I will know that's like saying 1, yeah, I'll check. 1 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3 to the 3rd power. Okay? So we always use this 1,000 here as a reference point for persons who don't understand the negative or the positive of the power. So 1 times 10 to the 3rd power is like saying 1,000. And this is a whole number. Decimal point is to the right of the last digit. So if we have 0.00359, we will be going this way, 1, 2, 3 to the first whole number. So we'll have 1, 2, 3 is going to be 3.5 times 10. We're going this direction. It's going to be a -3. And so that's how we get our answer to be C. So once you can't remember, guys, and it's confusing you whether the power should be negative or positive, you can always write the one about 1,000. So 1,000 will be 10 to the third, 1 times 10 to the 3rd power. After having this, guys, you'll see that if it's a whole number, I want to get to the first non-zero digit, you're going to be moving to your left. So it will be the amount of thingy to the positive of the power. But if it's a decimal, you are gonna have to move the opposite direction to the first non-zero digit. What if you're asked to write this question, this number, guys, as significant figure to one significant figure? I'm gonna try to put some numbers right here, A, B, C, and you tell me if you see the answer. Tell me if you see the answer right here, guys. So significant figure, one significant figure. So write that number to one significant figure for me. Check in the green box here if you see the answer. So one sig fig. So one sig fig would be what? One sig fig. One significant figure. So 0.00359 to one significant figure is equal to what, guys? So everybody saying C, some saying D. Come, guys, talk to me. I see C, 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 D, C, C. Okay. So first thing, guys, we need to know how many significant figures we're seeing there. And so far, we have 3 significant figures, and that would be the 3, 5, and the 9. After seeing that, guys, we need to understand that once we are going to change something to significant figure, we have to keep the value of the number of the digit. So if it's given to us in decimal, we have to keep the answer in decimal as well. Remember, include the zeros. Yeah, the zeros in front, we call them leading zeros. They have no value. And you're correct with saying that, right? See? So leading zeros, they have no value. So those zeros in front wouldn't have any, would not be a part of significant figures. So it's gonna be 0.004. So look at the third. Between the third and the fourth one, if it is more than 5, you add 1 to this. So the answer will be at C, so 0.004. And that's how we get the answer for that one. So let's move along to this question. So, when I smell soup, no sir. So next question, what is the column vector of OP in the form XY? The column vector for OP is equal to what, guys? OP, guys, what's the column vector for OP? Somehow me I smell soup. I know nobody running now make soup, I don't think so. No, sir. OP, guys, let's go. OP. Sure, you style. And I just close the Lady K, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you here. She said, just shared you out, not feeling me right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on with you? Or your head hurting, you're feeling weak? Is it Is it something with the immune system, Lady K? Have you enough vitamins and stuff in the immune system? And this the name column vector. Yes, boss. Yeah. Yes, bossy. Any point can be written as column vector. A, B, X, Y, whatever they call it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm giving thanks. I'm good. Maybe you need some vitamin in your system, Lady K. That sounds like an immune system thingy going on for you. So what's the answer, guys? 7-11. All right. So people say C. So I'm getting A. All right. So A. Nicola is saying B. The amount of A that in a... Oh, the amount of... Oh my God. You're soon okay then. Don't worry yourself. Let's go and pray and trust God. Here, you're soon all right. So guys, so that is saying understand. So when you're given a point xy, let me bring back this to you. So given a point xy, it can be written as a column vector like that. xy in the column vector form. So this point P here is 3, 2. Remember, you read x first, then I read y. So it's 3 on the x, 2 on the y. So it can be written as 3, 2. For q, -1, and you go up to 3, so -1, 3. All right, so they all can be written as column vectors. And so for this one P, it would be 3, 2. So the answer is at A. Yeah, that's how it goes. I hope I feel better, Lady K. Trust me, when people sick, me don't really like hear that. Honestly. But feel better soon. Any question on that one, guys? Everybody good so far? No, good. What is that now? The next question coming up. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can find any. See it right here. Thank you for waiting. It's right here. So the position vectors of ORST relative to the origin, it can be stress. Lady can have not stress or out. I don't know. Maybe a lack of sleep or something. I don't know. Lady can have no stress. Lady K here young Dinsmore say maybe it's stress. But even if that's the case, you need to try not to stress yourself over nothing at all. Even though sometimes you may think you're not stressing, but deep down, you're deep within, you're there thinking about something. So you have to be careful of that as well. Let's do this one, guys. Let's find the vector for RT in the form AB. So if you want to go visual, you can go visual as well. It's up to you how you want to do this question, guys. There's no right and wrong way to do it. Yesterday we had a good time doing something like this, and I hope you can transfer that knowledge to today. If you don't know how to do it, guys, don't be afraid to say, explain or whatever it may be. Because if you don't talk, I can't help you. Because we're not going to know if you don't understand or not. Oh my God. Alright, this paper need to go to the lady there. That's good, that's good. Boss Ed. So we want to find the vector RT. So the letter you see come up front, letter you're looking at right now, the R tells you where to start from. So you want to go RT. If it is respect with the origin, you have to say R to O plus O to T. That's where you go, Jamanese. Welcome, Jam. How are you doing? I saw you went premiere just now, girl. I need to go and watch that. I hope it's the same when they come back with tonight, you know. The same, what you call it, beat something, I don't know. But when they make it sound with their mouth. I hope I see him something you come back with tonight, because I enjoyed that one last night so much. And God, that pass through, big up yourself. Alrighty, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna go and watch your premiere after I'm finished with this. Yeah, beatbox. That same one. I hope say it to come back with tonight again. Me hope so, me hope so, me hope so. Me love it so till. Have you seen the one with the girl and her father, Germanese? Like like one black family. The girl kind of fat, the father kind of fat. You know, if you see that one day. But me I tell you, me love them. Me go on YouTube all the time, especially bedtime. Sit down and go and mess them, and me I tell you. Me want to try, but me can't try either, but you know. Oh, I know of it. Yeah. I know of them. They're nice, man. But the ones you choose as well, they are great as well. I like them as well. Samson Jamar saying B, Campbell saying A. Wagwan. Wagwan na John Shop. Remember, guys, they gave you OR, so you want to find RO. You are changing your direction, and so your magnitude will be affected. All right, so we have to ensure we establish that. So if OR is 3, 4, RO will be the negative of that. So it's going to be a -3, -4, because we are turning back. Okay, so if OR is going up 3, 4, so. OR is going this way. If you want to go RO, you're going back where you're coming from. Yeah, Jam, them bad so till Rice he's saying I don't understand the OR plus OTT. Let's go visual, Ricey. Let's go visual, and this is basically a sketch, guys. Don't penalize me for my sketches, alright? I'm go one negative, I'm gonna go one negative, negative that, negative that. Alright. So let's do a sketch, guys. So once you can't see a thing by reading the question, don't be afraid to go graphical, especially if you can go graphical. So OR, origin is at O, guys. So OR is gonna be 3. So 3 from the x-axis, they're gonna go 4 up. So let's say OR is right here. Let's say 4 this. Cool? Everybody see that part? So that's OR. So the next one is OS. It's going to be -1 to 6. Let's say 6 is right here. -1 is over here. So then you have OT to be 5. Let's say 5 is here. -2, there's somewhere down here. So, but it's not drawn according to scale, so don't penalize me, guys. So if you're seeing this to be RST, okay, they want to find RT. RT is a vector right here. So from R to T. So you're going down this way. Cool? In the question, they say relative to the origin. That means all them come from the origin. That means the position vector. Cool? So OR and you have OT. So to get to RT, guys, you have to go RO, see it here, so, plus OT to find the line for RT to complete the triangle. All right, guys, so having the understanding, ROR was given to be 3, 4. So if you want to go RO, you're basically turning back, guys. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So to go OR, you're going to go 3 this way, then you go 1 up. So you move X first, then you move Y. But if you want to go to RO, you're going to go this way, X, then you're going to go down, Y. Once you're going to your left, guys, it's going to be negative. Once you're going down, it's also going to be negative. And so that's how you see we have a -3, -4. So from this point, 3, 4, we're going to turn back, which is going back this way. So we're going to go this way, 3. And we're going to go down to the origin, and that's going to be 4. Let me know if you all understand what I'm saying right here. So for this one, OR went positive 3, positive 4. But to go RO, we are basically turning back. So we have to go X first, then we go Y. That's how we get negative 3, negative 4 right here, guys. Plus OT. So we're going this way, then we're going to go OT. OT is already in that position, guys. So we don't need to change direction for OT because it's already going that way already. So basically write back the vector for OT to give us 5, negative 2. From here, guys, we need to simplify. So we're going to say negative 3 plus 5, and we're going to say negative 4, negative 2. So negative 4 plus negative 2, the same thing as saying negative 4, negative 2. Then you go ahead and you add these. So negative 3 plus 5 will give you 2. Negative 4, negative 2 going to give you a negative 6. So only 2 persons respond to me with this question. I don't know what's going on with you people. I don't know. Me telling you, if me I chat too much, you don't tell me if you go on now. Tell me so I don't have enough people. See that? And that's how we get it. So the answer is that B. So very good for that one, Jamar. So guys, I can't stress this anymore. So once you're not seeing the question by visualizing it, you have to, by reading the words that they give you, you go ahead and you draw a sketch. So he's asking how you get the negative. The negative came about because I'm changing my direction. So I was given OR, but I want RO. Big up yourself, Khan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you. So we were given OR, George, but we want RO. So we have to negate whatever we are given as OR. And I just showed you here. So from O to R, you go X first, 3. Then you go Y. You move up 4. That's for OR. But because you want to go RO, you have to go X first. And it's this direction to the left, so it's negative. And when you're going down, it's going to be negative on the y-axis as well. So that's how you get them to be negative. Let me know if you have any question, guys. And since I only had 2 persons responding to me, can you all tell me what you had issue with, why you didn't answer the question? Can you guys tell me the issue you had? I'm listening, I'm listening, I'm listening. You answer to me, Natalie? No, Sister Nick and Natalie. Nick, Natalie Dinsmore, Campbell respond to me already. We never saw no respond. I'm sorry, my bad, my bad. But okay, guys, I see that you guys got the answer correct. So very good, very good. So for the persons who didn't understand it, I hope it's clear for you now. If it's not clear, I have a video on vectors, guys. Go and watch it, guys, because doing these questions and you lack the knowledge, it's going to be difficult for you. It's going to be like too much for you. Like, I can't take this right now. You're going to skip past and whatever. But yeah, guys, you need to have the concept under your belt before you approach any question. I keep saying this to y'all. Once you don't understand something, go and know the content or the concept behind it, then you go practice. You can't practice a question without knowledge. That makes no sense. Understand what I say? So I understand it now. I'll go watch it. All right. I know a little about it. Okay. Easiest way to vector is to draw it out. You can. That makes sense too. Once you can't see it with the naked eye, go and go make visual representation of it. Yeah, that makes sense too. So right, see same B for this one. Let's see other persons are saying B. Let's see if other persons agree. Jamar is also saying B. So to calculate the basic wage. I don't know, see question. I'm pulling the paper somewhere. My bad. Calculate the basic wage of an employee who is paid $9 per hour after a 40-hour work week at a certain company. So we know to find basic wage is going to be the basic rate times the basic week, meaning how much you work per hour and how long you work. So basic wage is equal to the basic week times the basic rate. You don't have to know this formula, guys, but you nice. Hey Zan, welcome. It's good to have you here. So it's gonna be 40-hour work week. The person get $9 for hour. So in all, $360 for that particular week. So I'm saying. All right, let's go to the next question. I need to do some pan circle theorem now. Me do the final question there. Pan circle theorem. Not this. I have it somewhere, you know. But me not see it now. Hey Kenroy, welcome. It's good to have you here. Even though me soon go on, me stay off more older, you know. But yeah, I'm trying to find the questions, guys, on circle theorem that I have. But let them try out from me or something. I think I also have some questions done. I think I need this to come on top now. Natalie is saying B, Jamar is saying C. As something not spell young DK is saying B. B for rice, B. Okay. Jamar changing answer to C. All right. So guys, here we're given the graphical method for the slope of a line. So what we need to do here, guys, is to identify what the slope is and what the intercept is, which is the y-intercept. So we know where the line cuts the y-axis is known as the y-intercept. All right. And you want to call that OC. So it's going to be 0, 3. So that for C is equal to 3. All right. After understanding that, we need to know that slope is equal to the rise over the run. If you're going up for the rise, it's going to be positive. If you're going down, it's going to be negative. For the run, if you're going to the right, it's going to be positive. If you're going to the left, it's going to be negative. Those are the things we need to know, guys, before we even approach a question. So we know that C is equal to 3, and it is a positive 3. So right here, so it's basically a giveaway. It's basically a giveaway right here, guys, because only one of these things have positive 3 in it. You see that? But nonetheless, what if it didn't have like one positive 3? How would you find the rise? How would you find the run? What you'll have to do is to draw a triangle either above or below your line. It doesn't matter where if you want to draw it this way. Right here, so. You want to draw it this way, or you want to pay attention to this one here. It doesn't matter. And after this, guys, we need to go ahead and find the rise over run. So from P to Q, so we're going to go down 3 units. We're going to go down. There's a negative 3. Then we're going to go to the, what there's at the left. That's also a negative 2. All right. So how this looks so? Rise over run. Positive, 3 over 2. 3 over 2. I want to say the answer C, people. Guys, I want to say answer C. No talk to me. I want to say answer C. Did you ever get the email I sent you? No, I haven't seen any email from you. Well, but I haven't seen an email from you. Guys, I want to say the answer C, guys. Because I only see have positive 3 in it. So far the answer not even on the paper, and I don't realize that. So y is equal to mx plus c, y is equal to 3 over 2x plus 3. Not even there on the paper. You know, see that? The answer not even there on the paper, guys. Plus 3. Let me put the answer on the paper now. Dinsmore, what will be C for the answer? What gonna be the right? What gonna be the run? Sure. Guys, the answer was not on the paper, guys. I just put the answer there at D because the answer is not 2 over 3. Because look, we went for the rise. So when you do the positive part, it went up 3, you go over 2. That's 3 over 2 plus 3, and that's not on the paper here, guys. So the answer wasn't even on the paper. So I know it didn't matter, so the answer is C. So the answer is at D, guys. So this one is on the teacher. So you all would get it correct because oh boy. Dinsmore, go ahead and pick out the rise and pick out the run. And then yeah, if I wonder if I could do that in CXC. Do what? If CXC doesn't have an answer on the paper, they're never going to write. They have to go and write even though they're on the paper. They might give you right eventually. After they finish the paper and something like that, they will give you right. Which one read first, miss? Rise. Rise over run. Y2 minus y1 over x2, x1. So the change in y over the change in x. Rise over run. So guys, let me go again. So gradient is basically the rise over the run. If you go up, positive, you go down, negative, to the right, positive, to the left, negative. After you have your line, you draw a triangle above the line or below the line. Should give you the same answer regardless of what you do. So if I chose to go from P to Q, I'm going to go down 3 units. So that's a negative 3. Then I'm going to go to my left for 2. That's a negative 2. All right. If I choose to do Q to P, if I go up, I'm going up 3. And if I go this way, I'm going up across by 2. So my rise is negative 3. My run is negative 2. When you cancel these 2, this cancel this, it becomes 3 over 2. Okay? We found our intercept already to be 3. So it's y equal 3 over 2x plus 3. So the answer wasn't on the paper just now. So because maybe people see plus 3, that's why they just choose the answer. Miss the 3 over 2 plus... Yeah. Yes, Zan. Yes. 3 over 2 plus 3. Yeah, but it wasn't on the paper earlier. So I just put it there at D. So the answer would be D in this case. But I was saying to them earlier that since there's a plus 3, is only 1 plus 3 there, maybe answer would be at C. But when I went and I found the gradient, I realized that the answer wasn't on the paper. You know? So yes, guys, that's how we do a question like that one. So it's rise first, over run. Rise, you're either going up or you're going down. Oh, it becomes negative now. Rise C. Negative divided by a negative will give you a positive rise. So these two negative, they cancel each other. Once you're dividing two negative numbers, the result will be positive in the end. And that's a rule of integer rising, the multiplication division chart. Everybody understand what I just explained? Talk to me, guys. You don't understand me explain just now? Boy, now kill my vibes, you know? Jano. When really I kill my vibes that I play today. I was so looking forward to the live. I was anticipating it. Every minute me I look on my phone to see if 5:38, 4:30. No come here, not even answer me. All right, let's go to this question. It's okay. Let's go to this one, guys. And thank you guys for responding. Let's go to this one. Let me bring on the paper a little more so you can see that that one is B. All right. So we have to find the angle at BAC. So find the angle at BAC. So there are two ways you can approach this question. You can choose to complete the triangle first, or you can use the theorem that speak about angle in the alternate segment. And if you all don't know the theorem, you need to go ahead and learn the theorems so you can move faster. So I'm seeing 3 answers so far. Persons are saying B and BAC. Okay, persons are saying B, B, B for the answer. Let's see what the persons are saying. Natalie is saying D for the answer. You mean for BAC, Natalie? You're saying D for BAC? Remember, guys, the OC and OB would be like the radius. All right, so 2 radii, they are equal in length. So we know right there an isosceles triangle is being formed. After which you know base angles are equal. So you know that right here, on different color marker. So we all know that this region here, from OC to CD here would be 90. So if you know here so to be 70, in here would be 20. All right, now once base angles are equal, if here saw 20, here says also 20. And 20 plus 20 is 40. Angular triangle equal to what? 180. So you right here, so it's gonna be 140. Cool. Angle the center, angle the circumference. Here says 140. Up here is gonna be 140 divided by 2 to give us 70. What going to wanna answer to? Wanna really I confirm what wanna answer to? This one say must find BAC for me. So one hold it for answer go on here so. Me not understand, you know. No, sir. So far, right, see Dinsmore, Zan, Campbell got that correct. So could Miss you don't tell us the answer for BOC? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cause if I was supposed to ask this question, me tell us if I'm BOC first, cause that would make it easier if you find the other one. But me just and people still are putting the wrong answer. So maybe me not find the answer yet, Zan. So BAC is B. That's 70, and BOC is A. Okay, Dicey. Yes, yes, yes. So please go over. So the first thing I could establish right here is that the radius and the tangent are going to form a 90-degree. Cool. So from OC to CD, or the tangent ECD, from a 90-degree. So here's our 90. We were given it as 70. 90 subtract 70 would give us 20 to the angle in here, so would be equal to 20. You can see that OC and OB, their radius. So base angles are equal. Angle in a triangle equal to 180. So 20 plus 20 is 40. In here, so would that be 140, because 180 minus 40 is 140. Cool. So here's our 140. Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference, or twice the circumference. So if you saw 140, up here, so it'll be 140 divided by 2, figure you 70. Or you can say angle in alternate segments are equal from a point of tangency. So this angle equal to this angle to give you 70. So BAC is 70 and BOC is gonna be 140. Next one is A. Yes, Can. Angle at the center is twice angle at the chord. You mean the circumference? Twice the angle at the chord. At the chord. You mean circumference? Come in, you mean by at the chord. Alright, guys. Y'all need to go and learn the theorems. And that I beat more sound about another class here. No theorems them, so no get the answer them, I want to get them. Let's do this one. If you can't see the screen, not even going to respond right now. If you can't see the screen, guys, expand the screen and you'll see the full thingy. If you can't see the full question. Natalie is saying A for this one. So we ask to find the scale factor, guys. If you're in an exam condition, you have a ruler. You can use a ruler and measure the two lengths them where you want to measure. Or you can count the spaces and you'll know how much it be. And remember, it's always image over the object. It's always image over the object. So I'm seeing B for the answer. Persons are saying A. It was supposed to be negative, guys. You know, the image will be on the opposite side in quadrant 3. So 1, 2, 3. In quadrant 3, where X and Y is negative. Once it's negative, guys, it's going to be over in the quadrant here. Smart TVs in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you with us. Thank you very much for joining. We appreciate you coming by. So C, not B. So some Smart TV says always the all right, so you guys sending the answers rolling in. 9, 5, 3. So when you come on to finding the scale factor, guys, it's always the image over the object, so you can find the length of one side. If you have a ruler, you can measure it. If not, you just count the units. So from 2 to 4 here, we know that that's going to be 2. And from 4 to 8, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. So it's going to be 4 over 2 to give us 2 for our answer. Smart TV had the right one first. And then you say no. I'm not sure why. It's always the image. So it's going to be m prime, n prime all over mn. To give you 4 over 2. To give you 2 for your answer. So the scale factor is 2. So if you know this length, mn, you multiply by 2, it's supposed to give you m prime, n prime. All right? All right, I'm saying we can find one next question like that. Wait, show something. Stop clearly. So let's do this one. Go over what, Racy? All I was saying right here, to find the length of the different sides, okay, the ratio of sides, you have to say mn. To find this distance between m and m, if you have your ruler, you can use your ruler to measure the length. If not, you can count the units. So it's between 2 and 4. So it's 1, 2. So this length is 2. For m prime, n prime, that's going to be the image of this line. It's between 4 and 8. You can subtract them if you want to, or you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4. So this length is 4. When you're trying to find the scale factor k, it's going to be the image. Ratio of the side going to be the image. It's going to be mn, m prime, n prime, which is 4, divided by mn, which is 2. 4 over 2 will give you 2 for your answer. And that's how we get the scale factor to be k equal 2. So people say reflection in the line where you call x. All right. See it here. Another one. Why can you laughing out? Because your smart TV said the same something? I no answer wrong. You answer wrong, Dinsmore. You answer wrong, Smart TV, answer wrong, Con. Jamari answer wrong. Look at the object, look at the image, and stop playing with me. Only if it's a reflection, you know, the reflection, this something now going to change. You won't change the, you not play, you know? I mean, I don't want to find a yard. The answer is D. All right, the answer is A. I don't want to find a yard, no people. Zani answer wrong. Campbell, you too. Look at the thing, guys. So, you know, it couldn't be enlargement because that enlarged none at all. It couldn't be reflection in the line y equal in the y-axis, because if this was supposed to be reflected over here, this pick the what you call it, something here. What you call this? So the shape you have here would be like copying on this side. So the base RQ needs to be down here as well. If you should fold this side and put it over here, so guys, you would see that the same line would be here, and it wouldn't be P, it wouldn't be PQ. It has to be PS as well. Y'all see what's going on right here? And it couldn't be translation because not translate this because once it's translation, guys, the orientation or the shape of the the image will not change. So it has to be a rotation. So if you rotate this anti-clockwise, let's say you have the paper. I want to make can board this with me. I don't even have no pin. I don't have no pin, you know. I'm gonna try and rotate it, make you see. I don't have no pin. No, if you hold it, see the earring can't work. Use the earring. I don't want damage it. Let's say let me say I can borrow one of the paper here, guys. Let's say we want to see if it's rotating or not. Miss never see a question like that. Never see a question like that. Seriously? It's the bone man and I make up out of my head. But my diagram is about the format and my format. This. So look at it, guys. So rotation of 90 anti-clockwise. So remember this one, how it looks? With the thingy at the top up here, so the short top up here, so I'm gonna move this 90. Dang, something stop disturb me now. Stop disturb me. So I'm gonna move it 90, guys. So I move it 90. It now looks like this. Look at it. Me move it 90, like 90 degree movement. It now looks like this. You see that? It's not a reflection. It's not a translation. And the image did not enlarge. You see that? So observe this one right here, so. And you see that when I move this one over here, it looks exactly like that. So observe this one. So look at it. So if I move it 90 degree anti-clockwise, meaning I'm gonna go not this way, but this way. All right. So if I move it 90 degree anti-clockwise, you see that it's basically the same thing as you saw before. So that's how we get the answer to be 90 degree anti-clockwise. If you look at the points as well, if you actually measure up and draw on the scale, 1, 1, ray, that's to say almost the same something as well. So the answer for this one, guys, is D. So it couldn't be enlarged because it didn't get bigger. It couldn't be reflection because if reflection, you'd have P, S, it wouldn't be Q here. It wasn't translation because you don't move nothing 6, 0 on the X and 0 on the Y. So that couldn't be the answer. So the answer for this one is D. All right. Let's try this one. I hope you can see this. Bring over some more. So I want to find the mirror line here. I want to find the mirror line. What's the mirror line? Somebody, anybody, what's the mirror line? If me watch me here today, I already have one. Let me see how great I grow, please, because Miss do more like. You mean the question I come before? Somebody is talking to me. Who that? Miss, you see. Miss, you have 2. Miss, you have 2 C prime. Oh my God. Thank you for that one, Mercy. So serious C prime here. That one is the image. That one the object. Let me put the word beside. So I put object. I'm going to put image. Thanks, Mercy. So I'm seeing B, I'm seeing C, and I'm seeing guys, if you can't see the paper fully, you can just look at it to see what let's say you want to see the center of it. So you can just look at B and B prime. So it's between 4 and 7 right here, so cool. So you're gonna have to find halfway between that. So if you subtract them 2 here, you get 4. So you have to move 2 in. See if you move 1, 2, you move 2 in again, 1, 2. At the end of the day, I'm up at the same place. So subtract them 2 here from each other if you want to find it, like it's on the phone screen right now. And you can even count them as well, guys. So if you subtract these 2, you'll get 4. So you know you have to move 1, 2. 4 divided by 2, it's going to midpoint here, try find. Divided by 2 is 2. You're going to move 1, 2. So at the end, you're going to meet up at the middle part, which is 5. So, but on the exam condition, guys, you can feel free to fold the paper. Kind of line them up for yourself and fold the paper. See me can't find this. See me can't find this, guys. Hold on. And the exam condition, if you remember to do this, just fold the paper. Even if you pull off your fold, it can't penalize you. Or make it stay upon it. Use a little what you call it in a geometric set again, whatever that name, I don't know. Use it, guys. And if you can see, you'll see that they have equal distance apart. Yeah. So right here, guys, it will map directly onto the one under the bottom. So look here. So say B. We do what? I didn't get that part. Didn't get what part, right? See? So guys, if you should fold it at 5, guys, you'll see that it maps directly onto it. So B and B would line up. This line up with that and the form perfectly on it. If you can see what I'm saying, right? It forms perfectly on it. So as I was saying earlier, you can either choose to fold the paper in the exam room, use something on board the hole at each point to see it line up exactly on it, or you can identify where B is, which is at 7. Then you identify where B prime is. So no, B is at 3, B prime is at 7. If you subtract these 2, 7 subtract 3, you get 4. And because the mirror line is normally the midpoint between the two of them, which means you're going to have equal distance. If you divide this by 2, you'll get 2 distance apart, all right? Before you reach to the middle part. So if you move 1, 2 from this way, you move 1, 2 from this, should reach up at the same spot, which is 5. So x is equal to 5. But if you have another way of doing this, guys, feel free to use your method to understand, because remember, my way is not always the best way, and maybe not the easiest way, but you can do your thing. You match up your crime, all right? And that's how we do a question like that one. Everybody understand what I did just now? Any question for me? All right, guys, let's go to this one. I have another one for you. Let's do this one. I'm not sure how you guys teach, but when I'm teaching these things, guys, I always bring my kids to the literal level first. So I make them take papers to school, or me give them paper and then carry some geometric set, and they use the pointed object and bore the thingy and to find the mirror line, how to find the different reflection and all of that. So I'm going to show it on teaching still. But I always give my kids different ways of doing something, so they can't just stick to one way. They don't remember that way. That means they now do the question. I mean, I really want that. So you have to understand that too. So people teach differently still, but yeah, you have to just try and use the head, guys, and make this work. So people that say A, people that say B, people that are really going to John Shop, yeah? All right, so describe complete the transformation that maps the quadrilateral PQRS onto P prime, Q prime, R prime, and S prime. So right here, we see it's been reflected in the x-axis, but right in the solution, we don't see. Make sure it feel a waste. Guys, give me a sec. I'm gonna get some water there, no, sir. This don't feel right at all. So guys, we see that the diagram was reflected in the x-axis, right? Because we know horizontal would be the x-axis, vertical would be the y. So this diagram was reflected down here. We know on this line, on the x-axis, y is equal to 0. On the y-axis, x is equal to 0. All right? So even though they didn't say x-axis and y-axis, you need to know these concepts about the line. All right, guys, we need to know those things about the line. See the paper look right, and every time I move the paper, a problem. So yeah, guys, we need to know the difference between them. So if I did in the x-axis and the y-axis. So we need to know on the x-axis what is the value for y, on the y-axis what's the value for x. All right? Knowing that, we can answer a question like this, even if we not see x-axis and y-axis on it. Everybody understand that? So far, so good? So the answer I'm seeing right now, people still say B, people still say A. People still, all right, guys, so it's on the x-axis here, so y is equal to 0. There's a reflection in the line, y equals 0. So Smart TV and Khan, are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, guys? All right, very good. So the reflection in the line, y equals 0, which is the same as saying in the x-axis. Where they're from? My God, x-axis. Same as saying the x-axis. So the answer is this one is A. Everybody comprehend it? All right, we need to go to one. Next question now. Let me see if we can find the one there. See it here, guys. See me more. Oh my God, my love. Lord Jesus Christ. No. Wanna read it? The can read, guys? No, read can come in there. Read can come in there, somebody. You think they know Spanish, you know? Read can come in there, people. God, that's great. No, sir. Professor Senorita card. Wee. So this one, guys. Me teaching you how to do this question already. Me hope you remember what you guys were taught. I'm seeing C for the answer. Right, so he's saying D. So remember, guys, observe the first one and the last one, compare them, see what they did, and do the same thing to the answer. Simplify, excuse me, and what they did to the answer. Ashanti, welcome. It's good to have you here. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So let's go for this one, guys. So I'm seeing B. Them water. Simone is in the building. Welcome, Simone. It's good to see you. Natalie is saying D for the answer as well. Did you guys put it in the calculator or no work it out? How me show how me teaching you last time? If you remember how me teaching, because since I said people are forget everything nowadays. I don't really know what's going on. More than so. And guys, how did you guys work it out? The way I taught you guys? The simple way? Or no? Work it out, miss. I'm coming smart TV. Give me a sec. All right, guys. So let's compare. So we see that we have 5.1 times 3.8 is equal to 19.38. Then there's a 510 times 0.38 is equal to what? So what we do, guys, is we see that these numbers, they could appear to be the same thing. It's just that they multiplied and divided by a multiple of 10. All right. So 5.1, if you compare that with 510, you see that they multiply that by 100. So you're gonna fill out this place with 0, so that they'll be like 10 to the second power. All right, it's 100. You see the 3.8 is now 0.38. That means they divided this by 10, so it's gonna be 10 to the negative 1. If you simplify 10 to the 2 times 10 to the negative 1, you will get 10 to the first power. So the answer, you multiply that by 10 to the first power, just 10, which will give us 193.8. Tell me if you get that for your answer. When you multiply. So the answer, guys, is 193.8. May I know, guys, walk through this. This is my first time. Yeah, Ashanti, I realize. But it's good to have you here with us, though. I'm happy that you came by. Jamar, say answer when answer work on paper. Jamar, go over once more, please. All right, so let me write the number down here. So I thought when you divide, you go to the left. Right, yes, yeah. I thought when you divide, go to the left. So what do you mean you thought? You don't need to know that by now, right? But of course you're correct. So when you go to the left, you divide. So it's gonna be all right. So we have 5.1 times 3.8 is equal to 19.38. And we have 510 times 0.38 is equal to, we don't know. So what I was saying to you guys is that if you compare 5.1 and 510, you see that they multiply by 100. It's the same as saying 10 to the second power. All right. If you fully to the 0 right here, so you eventually get back 510. So that's 10 to the second power. If you examine 3.8 to 0.38 here, this number is smaller than this one, so they divide by 10. So basically they move one place to the left. It's going to be 10 to the negative 1. If you multiply 10 to the second power times 10 to the negative 1, you'll get 10 to the first power. So what I'm saying is that whatever power you see up here in the... All right, let me say better. So 10 to the first power is just like saying 10. So with this solution, you're going to multiply it by 10 or you move one place to the right. So that will give you 193.8. Guys, we've been through this question. I'm showing off. We do it step by step, you know. And I thought when you miss, if you get mixed up on the exam, you can just work it out. Even that, Zan, yeah. If you get mixed up on the exam, you go ahead and just work it out. You're not going to work it out. Even that. Even that, Zan. That makes sense as well. All right, and say you don't trust it, you just go ahead and work it out on the exam. No, right, see, you said it correctly, but I don't know what you use the word I thought for, like, whatever you think before comparing to knowing, right? I see you make it sound a while ago, but yeah. Let's go for this one, guys. Remember we did about 3 like this Jamar when Susan was saying I need to bring back some more questions like this. And in the same lesson like I brought 2 of them. Right, he's saying C for the answer. Guys, you all know what perpendicular slope mean or perpendicular gradient mean, right? So they have a little thing that they use, a little formula. Maybe you don't want to use it. So M1 times M2 will give you a -1. All right. So you can multiply the first gradient and second gradient should get -1. Or you can say the second gradient will be the negative reciprocal of the first gradient. So if you're given the point 3, the line 3y is equal to 2x minus 6, you put that in the form y equal mx plus c or mx plus b. Put it in that form. Identify your gradient, which will be the coefficient of the x term, after which you turn it upside down and you make it negative. You flip it and make it negative. Or you want to identify your gradient, put it in this equation, and solve for N2. All right? Please give me a sec, people. This water is making me go to the restroom. So thought it was asking for the slope gradient only. It says the perpendicular gradient right, see. So guys, you can go ahead. So 3y is equal to 2x minus 6. You divide by 3 on both sides because we want to put it in the form y equal mx plus b. All right, or mx plus c, doesn't matter what variable you want to use. So you can see here, so y is equal to 2 over 3x minus 2. The slope is right here. So for it to be perpendicular, has to be the negative reciprocal of the first one. So you can flip this and negate. So you flip this, you get 3 over 2, and you negate it. So m2 is equal to negative 3 over 2. If you wanted to use this formula, you could have said 2 over 3 times m1 is equal to negative 1. Then you multiply both sides by 3. So 2m, m2. 2m2 is equal to negative 3 divided by 2 because you want to find the value of m2. So m2 is equal to negative 3 over 2. Give you the same answer. So the answer here is D. I hope everyone understands what I just did. If you don't, feel free to say no. And if you do, we are going to move on. So here is the next question coming to us from set theory. So number of element in A is equal to 20. Element in B is 18. A and B is 7. We're asked to evaluate the number of elements in A complement intersect B. Remember, if you can't see the question or understand the question by reading the worded form, guys, you can go ahead and go graphical, as that part never hurts. It only takes time. And sometimes it's better to spend the time and do it right than to not do it any at all. Can you draw it? You can't leave me alone. You can't draw it for yourself. Can't leave me alone, Can. People tell Can to leave me alone, please. Tell Can to leave me alone, guys. So what we do first, guys, is to take what is in both of them. So once they tell us what is in both of them, we do that part first. So in this set, we're gonna have 7 in the intersection. We know this means and, or you want to use the word both, okay? After which it says in set A, they have 20. That means all of this set here, all of this represent 20. We know that 7 gone already. So 20 minus 7 will give us what? 13. So 13 represents A only. I hope you all are seeing that. I can't see the comments because I'm not looking at the phone. So if the guys answering, I don't know. Are you saying something? I'm not sure. So for set B here, all of set B is 18. We know 7. So 18 minus 7 to give us 11. And so 11 will fall right in here. Now we want to find A complement and B. So if you don't know what that is, I'm going to show you how to identify that. You know me, I like to go graphical. So A complement is everything outside of set A, and B is everything in set B. And because it says and, you look for the portion that is shaded twice. And you see it is this part, same as saying B only. So things like these, guys, you need to figure them out from early. All right, so it said B only. So people saying, can't leave miss. People saying Hey, Modest, congratulations, girl. I was so happy for you. I went on Marcy's shout out thingy today. Marcy's video, and I saw your name there. I'm like, a long time to go for, like, couple days to go for Modest. I'm gonna check out Modest. When I go for you something, girl, she say you're gone on the road. Big up yourself, girl. I'm happy for the till. Big up yourself. Congratulations. Sassy person saying C, 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 like 3 persons saying C so far. So, yes, guys, I don't know why you're not responding to me with this question, but the answer is C. Thank you, sweetheart. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. All the best, girl, you know? We are here to get this thing and get it right. So, yeah, guys, so the answer for this one is B only. And as can be seen on the pie chart, no, sir. To be on the Venn diagram. B only is reflecting right here. So the answer here is C. Most of y'all have not responded to this question. So they're going to tell me right now. So since that's the case, I'm going to want homework. See homework right here. So do this for the homework. And we talk to y'all tomorrow. And please, guys, don't come with the same behavior tomorrow. I beg you, no, please, all the best to persons who write in exam tomorrow. What exam do you guys have tomorrow? I'm telling you, I'm not even checking the timetable, to be honest. I'm not checking the timetable at all. See, homework here, guys. Do this one for your homework, and tomorrow going to be the first question that I go through in LS. Remember, we have a marathon on Saturday for 6 to 7 hours. So, yeah, guys, feel free to come on Saturday. Monday will be the exam. Oh, God. Monday will be the exam, guys. So, we have to do what we have to do and make this thing work. Tomorrow is POB. Okay. So, all the best to our candidates doing POB tomorrow. You guys will be successful. You guys will pass with a straight A profile. Go there, do your best. Enter the exam with a positive attitude. Okay, guys, don't let any negativity bring you down. Enter the exam with a positive attitude. All right? And all the best on the exam tomorrow. If you feel the energy in the evening, I'll see you for math. But if exam going to stress you out, I'll see you Saturday. But I know it won't stress you guys. I know you guys are studying and putting in the work so y'all can smile later. And that's what I want. Yes, all the best to you guys. Thank you on behalf of them. Can you do? Dorothy, I don't have a paperwork for 2019 and I'm not supposed to do those things on the channel because and we can't use numbers, Dorothy. I'm gonna have to delete your comment. We can't use numbers. But I do questions similar to what I have seen before. So as creators, we're not supposed to do CXC questions like verbatim on our channels. As you can see, other person may do it, but I don't do it. So you can check other persons who do past paper question. Yeah, I'm doing past paper, but not the exact questions that come from those areas. Yeah, it's a past paper, but it's from CXC, and CXC said that like schools are not supposed to have their papers, so maybe papers will get it from different places, but to come and do it on the channel like verbatim, I can't. But I can do questions that are similar to what you were given, but I can't just come and do like 2019 paper on the channel. We don't invite CXC here. You must be mad. Me? The master, miss, please can you tell me what time I'm going? It's gonna be 5:30 for you tomorrow. On Saturday it will be 1 p.m. to 6 or 1 to 7. My young DK do the maths. Something like that. But if in Jamaica it's gonna be them not do anything. Me no know. I mean, I want to know right now. To be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, I want to know. I mean, the other persons have some from 2010. Yeah, they can do it. Them can take the chance there. I'm afraid like a puss right now. I threw me, I tell them, I'm afraid like puss. You know, puss and dog run up and out the door. That's what I'm afraid right now. When they puss stand up and you want to hear them back turn up, that's what I feel right now. No, sir. But you can check out other person's channel though. Ask Young DK where you can go. Young DK, we no Zan. No, me not have it. You have it? Could you email it to me? Email what? Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Guys, if you have those questions, that's good for you. If you want to like to answer something from you that you don't know how to answer it, I can help you to answer the question, but I can't come on the channel and do the questions here. I'm not gonna take that chance. I'm not gonna put myself out to punish myself, please. I think I can do it right now. Me put in too much work on my channel to make them take it down and go flag my channel for no reason. So me not go do that, guys. But if you want to go to other person's channel who are doing, you can always go there, guys, and get help from other people. As you know, there are several of us here doing math. I'm not gonna. I mean, I have no past paper, no 2020, no 2019. I mean, I have no them something there. Miss, I sent you more to you to see 90s in the 90s era. Okay, Ricey. Okay, Campbell, good night. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you. I use the past paper and change it up a bit. But yeah, Dorothy. You mean they're not gonna know? Whoa, yeah, Dorothy people say they're not gonna know. You mean they're not gonna know, Dorothy? Tell me what they're not gonna know, and after them question, tell me what they're not gonna know. Lord God. A week. Smart TV, you love laugh. That is, they're not gonna know more. Oh, they're not gonna fit them question. Tell me what they're not gonna know. As teachers, you know, we can create questions similar to theirs, you know, but we can't just do the verbatim thing. So, guys, if you need any assistance, you can contact me at let me go to my Instagram. You can go follow my Instagram. And if you need help, you can always reach out to me. Alright, if you don't have time to look through all of YouTube. Which is right. But you know, they can send people go look through and we can run them. We can run CXC them and what? We run CXC, then we run we miss. Let's use them and pause. Right, see, then ask the girl, no? Ask her for give her email and make she make you give her email and make she give paper. Me no know them mix up me right now. Me no them me bang around there right now, right? See, make the girl give the girl an email, make she give paper. Me no know bang around with no CXC. That me I tell you. I'm telling you, say, me no work with CXC for the live stream. Just time, say, guys, I don't work with CXC. I'm a teacher of mathematics at the CXC level. Me no work with them. Okay? So only me know them question here from because when exam time, guys, as teachers, we go down. While the students are doing the exam, we can scan through the paper. We cannot leave the exam room with no paper at all. So me I say, so as teacher, we can scan through the papers and to see what the quality of questions are like. You get me? And then when we're doing our own preparation in the department, now we can go together and have an idea of how to prepare the kids for the exams. But we are not supposed to have any CXC like printout paper, so Do massa. Do massa. I feel like a puss right now. Me no want. So they make a mad laugh after me. No dear. Me not jeopardize my little channel if you know. If you know CXC nothing. Me sorry. Me come feel like feel for the love. Cause me love what me I do. But me not put myself in no problem. People not understand that. No, you must be mad Simone. Me not do it. Me. Girl, you about trouble, master. Me run from trouble. Me run from trouble far. Me I tell you. Once that cause problem, guys, I'm not going to do it. You can go ask other teachers to do it, because other people find something you do. Pan straight and narrow. Amen, sister. Amen. Straight and narrow, you have to stay upon them at time. I know my page go flag, master. What's your name? What's your name? I think she named Ashanti. Ashanti give it to you. Oh, the motivational live Sunday. If you don't want to come out and do some motivational live, you can do it Sunday, man. But it's not going to be no long 4.5 hours on Sunday. Yeah, I do them, but not math. Okay. Yes, guys. So you have to do what you have to do, guys. If you can't find help, you can get help outside of the class here. Go and get the help, because you know, so you have to pass the exam when the day come. We're not linger, we're not playing. You see what I say? But right now, I give you all I have right now. And because I'm not fine, I give it to you. I go don't no question, I go put myself in no problem to please nobody. Me sorry, me not do it. Me love you to my heart. Even though me don't know half only here, so me love you to my heart, but me not go put myself in no fire to please nobody right now. You see what I say? So yes, guys, reach out to other people. They can help you. Let them help you and just do what you have to do. So thank you very much for coming in, guys. We're going to be closing off right now. So tomorrow again, 4:30 if you're in Jamaica, 5:30 if you're in other Caribbean countries. Let us meet up, do some more math. If you have any questions, any topics you want me to do questions on, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And we will... I'm from Jamaica, Dorothy. Yeah, we come from the same place. We come from Jamaica. Manchester, I come from. So yeah, guys, if you have any topic you want me to go to bring questions on for tomorrow, you can leave it in the comment section below. I'll try my best to source these questions. If I can't find them, you know me, I come to say I can't find it. But yeah, if that's the case, guys, we can link up and I'll find those questions. So I'm too far from Kingston. I would come to your house because my teachers are bad. What do you mean, teachers? Do myself, do yourself. Basic wage. All right, Ricey, basic wage. Let me write that down. What do you mean your teachers are bad? Of course, many people talk about teacher being bad. What that mean? What do you mean teachers are bad? The email can go all over the world. Well, hey. Well, no come to me. I mean, all right so far. Which is right. Email go all over the world for true. Bad at teaching maths. Look here, I saw always the teachers bad at maths, and then only in a class and now listen to teacher say, and then end up and cause teacher about, oh, you can't teach and this and that. So if you come by YouTube, come listen to people that teach, you don't listen to people, but in a class, when you're so distracted, everything else is distracted, but miss what there are teachers on YouTube working. Yes, Zan, I know, and I don't know what precautions they're taking. You see what I say? Thank you, Ashanti. Zan, I know there are persons doing past paper on it, but maybe they don't know the rules, because I went on the CXC website and I went through their policy, and they're saying that past papers like paper 1, they're not supposed to be given to the public, and if you are caught copyrighting any of these questions, you can be penalized and all of them rubbish there. You say, me read that? I tell you. Me start sweat same time can I say me don't have no problem with nobody. I tell you the truth. So they're saying that you can create questions similar to theirs, but not the exact thing. And you're not supposed to use like the exact scenarios that they have on theirs. You can change. You can be charged with. Yeah, me know, right? See, copyright. Me know. I'm pay one bag of money when me not even have. Who will email me? Me don't want the question. Ashanti, me don't want the question, you know. Me don't want them, and some people that ask for it. Me don't want them there. Thanks, though. Me don't want them. I don't want them at all, because me don't put myself in no problem right now. But some people that ask you ask for it still, so you can give some people that ask for it. But me don't want them, massa. Alright. Sorry, but me not a chance that right now, guys. Me I tell you. How far me I come from right now? Far me I come from. I come from so far, so come farm full of myself, guys. Is that too bad? So I have salaries, I have basic wage from Ricey. Anybody else want the topic? Want me to find some questions and for tomorrow? No, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. So guys, Ashanti's asking for your email. You can follow Ashanti. Are you on Instagram? Make them follow you on Instagram. You can talk to them some more on Instagram about that paper because we know the mix up right now. Alright, vectors, alright. Oh, mapping, scale drawing. Alright, Ricey. Yeah, me see it. Me see it. Name scale drawing. Distance and real life. So me see it. Alright, so I have salaries, basic wage, and vectors and scale drawing so far. Plus I have some more. I have some more from circle theorem. I have some from sets. I have some from one wide or some, guys. So me bring them up tomorrow again. Plus these I mentioned now. And we come match up some crime tomorrow. So guys, thank you very much for sticking around. 7:40 now. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook if you have a concern or question you want to do work or help working. I am happy to help you with that. Okay? Guys, see you come back and go away. So guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. So big up on a nice clean self. Thank you very much for the support. I love and appreciate you all. And I will see you all tomorrow. You're most welcome, Simone. It's good to have you here all the time, participating and asking questions. I really like that about you guys. So I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Okay? All right, Ricey. Good night, everyone. Miss, we love you too. Oh, that is so nice. All right, Smart TV. Big up yourself. See you guys tomorrow. 4:30 in Jamaica. If not, I'll see you 5:30 for the other Caribbean countries. Bye, Miss. Tomorrow, Miss. All right, Dicey. Bye. Enough love.